Alright, let's load this. Should have loaded. Oh crap, got some. Right now I'm just shooting shaving cream. Let's try this out. Take that out. Hope you guys can see this. I just gotta pull this over here. Ah, crap, I forgot to connect this to a loop. Hold up. I'll fix that in just a second. I'll be right back, guys. Are you sure about that? About what? I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got it all loaded. Forgot the string to shoot it with. So, let's try this. Gotta get the shaving cream to the bottom of it. Let's try this out. I have no idea if this will work. If it's not, let me try to hold my phone like that. It didn't work. Crap. Just a second. Alright, let's go. That kind of worked, I guess. Needs more pressure. Yeah. There's not enough pressure. Not sure what to do about that. Just alright, so I repressurized it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, oops. Oh crap, it's leaking pressure. Oh, it worked. It worked. It actually worked. Holy crap. Gotta say I'm surprised, to be honest. Didn't work well, but I mean, it's just a prototype. Holy crap. Oh, I see why it didn't work. The seal where I epoxied that came loose. Or maybe it didn't, I don't know. Huh. Anyways, it actually shot. I'm really surprised. Let me try to pressurize this one more time. Hold up. Alright, so I repressurized the cartridge. There's a slight leak in it, but it doesn't seem like that's too much of a problem for testing. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm busted. Crap. But it did shoot that much. So if I can get that hole patched, we'll be in business. The new valve I designed worked flawlessly, so that wasn't the problem. So if that cartridge didn't break, if the cartridge didn't break, it would have worked flawlessly. But like that new valve I just built, the new kind that I invented, that worked well. The valve worked really well. If it hadn't been for that cartridge. Actually, let me try something. I'm gonna try to hook the can directly up to the valve and see what happens. Give me a second. Yeah, there's too much pressure on that epoxy and it just broke loose. Wait, no it didn't. Holy crap, it's actually still holding. It just didn't seem like it. Oh. Nope, I was right the first time. when I position it downwards, it doesn't actually leak. So that's interesting. We'll try it again. Let's try one more time. Third time's a charm, or not. Alright, third time's a charm, hopefully. Sorry, I'm trying to get it hooked back up to the web share. Crap. Alright. Let's try one more time. The string's don't come loose. Hold up, let me tie that around my hand again. Alright. That's just because there's not enough pressure, but the valve works. Whew. I'm really surprised that worked. Kinda wish I still had that piece on the back to shoot out of, or to refill, I mean. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So let me see. Not enough pressure or too viscous. It's not the viscosity. The viscosity is very low. It's just shaving cream and oil. So it's definitely the pressure. It's because the cartridge busted. Let me see if I can set this up where you guys can see. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll refill this. Pull this out of here. Position that up like that. What I'll do is just it's so slick from the oil. What'd you do last night, Gabe? Oh yeah, I just had an oil spill on my arm. Alright, let's hope that doesn't. See, that cartridge is busted partially. Let's see if we can get one more good shot out of it. Come on. Remember getting high on butane is bad. Yeah. Learn that one the fun way. Pull this over. Stab it. I love how none of this bad stuff happens until I start doing it live, then it just all goes to crap really fast. Alright, let's do this. Come on, give me one good shot before I gotta end the stream. Alright, let's do this. Last shot of the stream, if I can get to work. Shake it first, maybe. I shook it all up. Alright. There we go. There we go. Not too bad for the prototype. Yeah. If I can get that cartridge fixed. If you can see it bubbling out right there, it's got a leak. Not sure about the range. Yeah, the range, I can't, the range will be increased when I can increase the pressure, but I can't increase the pressure too much because that's leaking a lot. So, not too bad though. I can increase the range also by changing the nozzle, but This was just a prototype of the valve. It's under here now, but I'm not sure about that. But see, it's done gone to shooting out again. Looks like silly string. No, it's just, right now I'm just testing it with shaving cream. Dry stuff Brain Ion uses. I actually got some of that, but that was actually what this valve was designed for, because with lighter valves and solenoid valves, that stuff gums it up really quick, so this valve is custom designed to work with the stuff that Brain Ion uses. That was my mission, was to make a valve that works. But right now I just need to check and see if it could hold just regular stuff. Just like if it could work as a web shooter like we've done so far, to see if to see if the valve works. And the valve sure as heck works. I also added a spring onto the valve. You can't really see it because it's all covered up, but I added a spring because the balloon wasn't keeping it shut enough. But then I just have the nozzle, which is right there, which is just a pencil cap, and then I have a string to pull it forward. So yeah, pretty simple setup overall, but I'm really surprised that nozzle works. Next time I'll try to make the nozzle smaller. I definitely got to figure out a way to fix these cartridges better. Probably next time what I'll do is have a soda bottle lid, and then is trying to get this onto a soda bottle lid, but from the inside so it can't bust as easily. Good design. Might try using and modifying it. Alright, sounds good. That's what this is for, just for a little experiment trying to improve other people's designs. And of course the cartridge, if I can hold my phone with my neck, just comes out like this. Ah, crap. Let me just turn it. So the cartridge, you just pull this string up. This string pulls this up to where this valve is opened. Then you pull that string off. So the string right there, string at the bottom that I wrapped around it is so that it pushes down on this little actuator right there. So yeah, that's that. I had the little refill thing right there, but there was too much pressure for it, so I had to take it off and epoxy over it. But yeah, this stuff looks weird. I got some oil mixed in with it where I was pressurizing it with cooking oil. Oops. But yeah, not too bad for the prototype. This was actually only $2 to build, less than actually. So it was just a pencil, which was you can get a pack of them for $1, and then some old screws and stuff I had laying around, an old lighter, which I actually didn't end up using, so just take that out of the price, and then a soap bottle, which you can just find around the house, and an old actuator from one of those things, from a spray can. So pretty much stuff you can find around the house. Maybe a laminar flow nozzle, maybe. I actually thought about that, but this one is kind of a laminar flow because it has the length because of how long it is. But the problem with laminar flow is if I'm not wrong, is it has to flow through a tube farther before it exits. And with the Brain Ion's formula, the thing you have to realize about that is the only thing that makes it a liquid is the pressure it's under. So if you squirt it out and it's in a tube of the original atmospheric pressure and not your regular pressure, like not your pressure that you put it under with the isobutane, if it's an atmospheric pressure, which it would be in the laminar flow nozzle, it would cure and turn into a string, and then it would gum it up. So you gotta get the lowest amount that you possibly can between the nozzle and the valve. Sorry. So that's the problem with that. That's also partially why the range is so crappy. What I would like to do is have a spinneret and then another piece that shoots it off, like maybe 2 rollers, and then it goes between the rollers and shoots it off like that, if that makes sense. Or have like an air tank that shoots air around it. But until I can get a string going that doesn't gum up the nozzle, there's not really a point on trying to find a way to propel a string that doesn't exist. But it's just me. Gotta go, okay. It's cool how you make these prototype web shooters. Thanks. Anyways, so yeah, not bad for less than $1 and crap. Anyways, one last view of the damage. I don't think that's too bad for a prototype. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, bye, peace out.